everything changes.
Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome in. It's to July 9th, 2019. I am Casey the Rockstar Flipper, and a couple of things I want to talk to you guys about today. First, thank you to everyone who signed up for the training program, along with coaching calls from me and mentorship. We're gonna do great. We've already started off. I've done about a half a dozen calls with people, and I feel good. I feel great about people meeting their goals, reaching and exceeding what they wanted to do, and we're gonna make it happen between now and the end of August. With that said, if you didn't get in, don't worry. I will make sure that I set something up for you guys with the new platform when I get it implemented, and for the coming months, I'll also provide links. You can email me, rockstarflipper@gmail.com, and I will make sure that I get you all taken care of and set up. So one of the things, actually two of the things, but one main that I want to talk about that I'm going to work with these people on, and those of you that get in the future, is reinvestment and discipline. So one of the things that I talked about with one person, and I don't want to give names or get too much information, but if you're currently on average spending, let's say $50 a week on inventory, you go out once or twice a week, that's all the sourcing you do, and that enables you to buy enough inventory. Let's say your average cost of goods is $2, so you're buying 25 items a week, and you're getting 100 new items. And even if you're getting those listed, if all you list is those 100 items and you're selling the same amount of items, let's say that you sell 30 or 40 items a month, one item a day, two items here and there, and so you're increasing your inventory by 40 or 50 pieces a month. That's great. But if you want to reach certain goals, and you know you have to get to 200, 300, 400, 500, 600 listings, what you have to do is you have to take into account how many you have listed, how many you should sell in the next 30 days, and how many pieces it's going to take you to buy, how much you actually have to buy and to list in order to replace the inventory that you sell and grow the store by X number of items. So if you want your inventory in, let's say, 3 months to go from 200 listings to 600 listings, so you know you have to increase by 400 listings, which is 133 a month, positive, above and beyond whatever you sell. Well, if you sell 2 a day, 60 a month, you have to list 193 items a month, the 60 that you sell plus 133 to grow your store. So with that being said, you know you have to go out there and spend, if it's $2 an item, almost 400 bucks a month on inventory. And if you don't have that money, or you're limited on capital and you don't have a death pile, if you have a death pile, please go through that first and sell it. But if you don't have that, you've got to reinvest all the money that you're making. If you're selling 60 pieces, you're averaging $20 a piece, that's $1,200. If you're netting 50 or 60% on it, then you should have $600 or $700 to spend on inventory. We know that you only need $400 to re-up, so you can only pay yourself $200. You've got to put that $400 back in. Now, at some point, once you scale and grow to X level of wherever you need to be, you should be able to pay yourself whatever you need and reinvest and have plenty of money, plenty of inventory. You won't have to worry about all this. But as you grow, that money has to go back in, especially if you're limited on capital. Now, if you're starting this business with 10 or 15 or 20 grand, or even 5 or 10 grand, you have plenty of money to buy up as much as you need, probably more than you could even list or more than you can handle. So this might not be geared towards you as much as far as the reinvestment and discipline side of it. But many of you just are limited on capital, or maybe you don't have a working capital, or you don't have a credit card that you can use. And please, if you use credit cards, use it for inventory, sell it and pay the bill. Don't be one of those people. Just please be careful with the credit. I'm not a credit coach at all, but if you're gonna use a credit card for business, do it smart. Okay, so that's the reinvestment discipline side of it. That's number one. And number two is what I've been working with everybody, and I'm gonna send them. If you wanna make sure that you're getting to that level, like again, you wanna list 133 or 193 items a month because you wanna replace the 60 and have 133 additional items to grow your store. Whatever your numbers are, you can apply this to whatever your goals are. You really, really gotta get that Google Sheet or that Excel spreadsheet, whatever you choose to do. Google Sheets is better because you can create it anywhere on the internet, and you can share it with other people that have Gmail, kind of like if you have an accountability partner, or you Poshmark people might have a PFF or whatever. You want to create it where you have row Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and each day you will fill in the number of things that you got done. So row across, number 1 might be new items listed on eBay, and the second one, new items listed on Poshmark, and the third one might be cross-posted, and the fourth item might be to send out, 20 offers to likers, and so on and so forth. And then each day you will fill in how many of those items you did, and at the end it will total it up, and you should have the total. Let's say it's new eBay listings and you do 5 a day, and so you'll have 35 in the total box. And right after the total box, before you start the week, when you set this up, you want to put a goal. Let's say your goal is 5 and it's 35. So at the end of the week, you'll see you did 35 out of 35. And you can even create a third column where it'll tell you the percentage that you completed. At that point, it would be 100% complete, or possibly you only did 30 out of 35. And so you only got whatever percent done out of that. If each one was 3, then you got done 88% or 90% of the goal. And so next week you can work to build on that. But what you'll have to do is, knowing week by week that you have to get basically 200 listings up. Your goal should be 50 if that's your number, and then you know how many each day that you need to work towards to get to. If you do that, and people that are in the mentor with me and training, I'm going to check on their sheets. I'm going to create one for each one of them, and I'll be able to share it with them, and I'll be able to see it. They can go in and edit and add their stuff, and I'll be able to check in on them each day. 1, it's going to motivate them because they know I'm looking, and 2, we'll be able to track their progress so that I can say, hey, you were supposed to get 50 done. It's Friday. You've only got 20. You need to kick it into high gear Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It'll keep them on track. It's a great way to do it, and I'm doing it with all of the stuff that I have to get done daily. So I recommend that you do that, and if you'd like to be a part of that with me, where I can track it and help you and call you and all that stuff, then certainly shoot me an email as well, rockstarflipper@gmail.com. And as soon as I get done with these lovely ladies and gentlemen that I'm working with now, I will get you on gear to get going. We can also work on other platforms. I'll be back in August, so we'll start fresh, August, September, October, November, all the way through the year. We'll figure out what your goals are. We'll put those numbers. We'll figure out your average sale price. We'll figure out how many listings you need to be out active based on your average sale price and your average sell-through rate, how to get those numbers up so it takes less work and less items. We'll work on all that stuff. But for me, if you're not going to work with me, that's okay too, but I want you to at least create this sheet and track just how much more your productivity and your progress reach, because you have this sheet, and really stay true to it and use it every day. It's a 10-second thing. If you just have the sheet and you open it on a new tab, or you have it on your iPad or your phone, if you download the Google Sheets app, be right there. You can access it. You can click on the box and insert your numbers. Literally wait till the end of the day, insert all the numbers of what you've done, like did 10 listings, did 12 cross, did 13 of this, 14 of that, bang, you're done. Literally 10 seconds, 20 seconds, you insert the numbers, and each week after the week is over and you see where you're at, you can just highlight it all, hit clear contents, and start fresh with the new dates. So really highly recommend that. If you know how to use Excel, it should be no problem. If you don't, there's some YouTube videos that you can watch on how to set it up and how to make sums. If you really, really struggle with that and you don't know how to do it, you can't figure it out after YouTube videos, email me as well, and I can try to send you over a pre-made Excel one, but it's a file you'll have to save, as opposed to having Google Sheets where you can just log in and see it anywhere. Or if you really want, join me, sign up, and I will create it for you and share it with you so that you can edit it. Those of you that did sign up, and if you're watching this, I will be emailing you with those Google Sheet links so that you can start your tracking. Today's Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday, so we'll probably start it for Monday of the coming week. All right, guys, that's what I got for you tonight. Reinvest, dedicate the money, be disciplined, and make sure you keep a sheet to track your progress, because it's the only way you're going to reach goals, the only way you're going to meet them, and it's the only way we're going to see if you're actually putting in the work. I bet you if you track those sheets and you compared them to what you've done in the past, for some of you, not all of you, you'd realize that you weren't working quite as hard as you thought you were working. Okay, speaking of working hard, I got to get back to it. I got a lot to do, and got to get it all knocked out before the 21st when we leave. And just a side note, you guys know Katie and Vicky, Katie Zilberberg and Vicky. I'll link their YouTube channel below if you didn't. We are going to sit down and do a video with them. We had a great talk today with the girls. I know all of you love them. Just kidding, love you guys. We're going to get together and go to Fremont Street. We did it last year. We're going to do it again this year. We talked about it today, and I'll be at some of their workshops. I'll get a little video for them. So if you love those girls, go down and subscribe. If you don't know who they are, go check them out, and look forward to that content in Vegas. So make sure you tune in for eBay Open the 21st through the 28th. I'll be there, and we're going to do a giveaway. We've all been talking about it with Wade and Katie and everybody. So make sure you stay tuned and you're subscribed to the channel. It's the only way you can win. Good night, guys. I'll see you next time.